Now, more than a year after the loss of the Titan submersible and its 5 passengers, a team of explorers are preparing to return to the site of the wreck of the Titanic. Now, the mission will see an unmanned craft carry out a detailed 3D scan of the world-famous shipwreck over several weeks. We can get more now from our science editor, Rebecca Morell, who's going to be following that mission for us over the next few days. Rebecca, just bring us up to date.
Yeah, that's right. I'm on the ship that in just a couple of hours is going to be setting sail for the most famous shipwreck in the world, the Titanic. Now, this is one of the underwater robots that's going to go down to study the wreck. They're packed with cameras and sensors to study it in more detail than ever before. Now, I'm joined by Tomasina, who is Director of Collections for RMS Titanic Inc., the company that's leading this expedition. Tomasina, just tell us what the expedition is hoping to do.
Yeah, we're really excited about creating one of the most comprehensive maps of the debris field. There's so much down there, and people focus on the stern and the bow so often, and we're really excited to be able to document everything as much as possible in the debris field.
And just tell me, in the debris field, so this is where the ship split apart as it was sinking 3,800 metres down to the seabed. Tell us what sort of items are down there. Is there anything you're particularly interested in looking at?
This is where the ship scattered the contents, and where, when the stern broke up and imploded, this is where everything fell out. So there's all sorts of material, and what we're really hoping to find, and myself as an artifact person, someone who really cares about memorializing the people who are on board, we're going to be looking a lot at the organic material, maybe some luggage, if we can find any passengers' belongings, see how it's doing, see what kind of condition it's in. And maybe for future recovery, just be able to see what's available and what's still worth preserving.
Now, RMS Titanic Inc. owns the salvage rights to the wreck, so it's the only company legally allowed to go down and recover items. But some people do think this should be a gravesite and left untouched. I mean, what would you say in response to that?
The ship is only going to be here for so long, and only so many people can go down to it. We want to be able to preserve the story and preserve the memory of Titanic, and be able to bring that to as many people as possible, which, on the bottom of the ocean we can't, and we really want to share it. And preserving the artifacts and conserving them makes it possible to do long in the future, and lets people experience it for themselves rather than just read about it in a book.
And what kind of state are the items like down there? I mean, presumably some materials survive, some don't.
Yeah, we're really excited to see how the different materials are doing at this moment. So some pieces might not be so great, but this is really a benchmark for us to be able to go down and see how the metals are doing, and see how the organic materials are doing, what is still in good enough condition or is worth preserving, because we are responsible for everything that comes up. We care for everything that comes up, and we want to make sure that we're only recovering things responsibly, things that help tell the story and things that really contribute to the collection. And
you can even get paper and photographs that are preserved, can't you? I mean, it's an amazing responsibility to sort of have those things and look after them. I mean, I have to ask, you're about to set off for a month. Have you ever been at sea before? I mean, how do you get seasick?
We will find out. This is a new adventure for me, but I am so excited to be a part of it and just to see what we're able to discover.
And what will it be like seeing those images come back for the first time?
It's going to be amazing. It's going to be the most high definition imagery that we've ever been able to see before, and to be a part of the team that's going through it and finding new data in it is just an extreme privilege.
Well, Tomasina, thank you very much. I guess you'll find out quite soon if you do get seasick or not. I'm hoping not. So it's going to take the team 4 days to get to the site, and they'll be there for another 20 days after that, actually studying the wreck and bringing back this incredible 3D scan where you can see the entirety of the wreck, but you can also zoom into the precise, minute detail down to a millimetre scale. So yeah, it's going to be pretty exciting, and we'll be following the team to see what they find.
Yeah, Rebecca, thank you very much. The enduring fascination of the Titanic.